Just count to 1,000, Crispin. He's not going to eat you. You're too fast for him.
Are you talking to yourself?
No.
Greetings, I'm MisterFuzzles, and welcome you back to Primordia. If you recall, last time we constructed an energy sensor in an attempt to locate a new source of power. Using it, we got some coordinates which led us to several locations. One was a bomb-turned shrine with a preacher robot next to a glass lake. The robot seemed to know Horatio from past versions and caused us to question our identity. He also gave us a lead to the thief that took our original power core, but that led to a dead end. Now, we find ourselves here, in front of this giant robot. Why don't we look around?
There is a band of corroded metal on this fingertip. If I could break it off, I might be able to get at the robot's power cables.
Is that really the best idea you can come up with, boss?
Crispin, help me take a look at these vents. I can feel air moving. It looks like the robot is circulating air through these vents.
I'm sure you can imagine the answer to this little puzzle. However, before I continue on, let's have a little chat with our buddy Crispin.
I bet if the giant robot opened his mouth, he'd try to eat us. Still, I kind of want to make him open his mouth, just to see him try to catch me. I may not be big, but I'm fast.
Are you through?
Yes, sir.
That's another example of the hint system. However, if we keep pestering him,
Danger! Danger!
he just provides a bit of flavor text.
What would man do, boss? You know, boss, you never used to ask me for advice this often back before you got thrown out of the unique. Do you think it's possible you damaged your processor in the fall? Sorry, boss, I've got sand in my audio receptors. I'll let you know when it's out. Sorry, boss, I've got... Why do you keep asking me to figure things out? I'm just a sidekick, boss. Why do you keep... What would man...
And they just sort of repeat randomly. Well, why don't we continue on?
Boss, are you really gonna cut that finger off?
Just the tip,
Why?
to see if we can get at power cables to tap into.
You sure you're not just torturing the poor guy?
No, but to tell you the truth, for some reason I don't like the look of him.
That's what I've been saying all along, boss.
Just let me concentrate. Bugs and glitches. There are no power lines running through here at all. All that for a rusty fingertip.
Can it generate power?
No.
Just checking.
By now, you can see where this is probably going.
I'm not...
Crispin, try shoving this into that vent.
There's something ironic about that. Ironic and disturbing.
Now, there's only one other real item we can use in this situation.
Could you try pushing this rag into the vent?
Seriously?
Yes.
So much for getting buffed. There. It's clogged. I hope you're happy. Well, boss, you did it again.
In we go.
We?
Oh, by the hand of man, come on.
I'm telling you, boss, that thing wants to eat me.
Crispin.
Fine. But you go first.
And now, in we go. Into the maw.
Hello, unidentified robot. We were too. Parts of the grid.
The great what?
That data is lost.
Well, I am Horatio No-Build, version 5.
Now we are alpha and beta. More or less.
Boss, I'm pretty sure these guys took one EMP blast too many along the line.
And here we have some rather interesting NPCs. Probably my favorite in the game so far. They seem a little bit damaged.
What happened to you?
Virus. Doom. Escape. Too much data. Too little memory. Back incomplete. Division. Fragmentation. Madness.
You got that right.
I'm looking for a big robot. It floats and has large claws that shoot lasers. Have you seen it? It stole something of mine.
The answer is lost, fragmented. Gamma. We seek unification, resurrection, vengeance. Find Gamma. Unity. Memories. Answers. He knows, but he's not mad. Mad.
Pot, meat, kettle.
Ah. Do you have a power core?
Activating diagnostic module. Memory and reasoning system. Shut down for virus quarantine. Higher reasoning downloaded to servitors. Alpha, Beta, and Gamma. Memory and reasoning system. Shut down for virus quarantine. Higher reasoning downloaded to servitors. Alpha, Beta, and Gamma. Memory and reasoning system. Shut down for virus quarantine.
Boss, is it just me, or did Alpha just stop being crazy?
Air ventilation system. Primary ventilators clogged. Obstruction unknown. Secondary ventilation engaged. Air ventilation system. Primary ventilators clogged. Obstruction unknown. Secondary ventilation engaged. Air ventilation system. Primary ventilators clogged. Obstruction. Power system. Partially damaged. Power level functioning at 83.1%. Power core charge sufficient to maintain present operations for 4,553,199,011.3 hours. Power system. Partially damaged. Power level functioning at 83.1%. Power core charge sufficient to maintain present operations for 4,553.
That's a lot of hours.
Communication system.
Okay, enough.
Terminating diagnostic.
Can we have your power core?
No. Gamma. Perhaps. Perhaps. Gamma. Yes.
Gamma might say yes.
Yes.
You're an incomplete backup?
We are Alpha. Data. Answer deemed unsatisfactory. Higher reasoning. Unavailable. Gamma. Gamma. Gamma knows.
Who is Gamma?
Third. Highest. Deepest. Mad. Gamma. Gamma. Find. Gamma will complete. Restore. Unite. Gamma.
So, they need Gamma in order to defragment themselves and return to a single entity.
Since when do you speak crazy?
I've spent my whole life with a hermit who worships a mythological machine called man. I'd say crazy is my first language.
Where is Gamma?
Below. Hiding. Would not. Join. Always. Hiding. Below.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, after that interesting chat, let's go try and meet this Gamma. Unfortunately,
It must be controlled by that keypad over there. It's a deactivated keypad. It's a deactivated...
there doesn't seem to be any power, and I don't think we have the code for this keypad.
How can I use the elevator?
Loading key code database. Bomb detonation prefix 6.
What prefix?
Elevator code 9876.
Wow, these guys could learn a thing or two about security.
But the keypad is deactivated.
System reboot code. System reboot code. System reboot code corrupted.
Well, that's helpful.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's a little bit hard to see, but there is an entrance right above us. Since we cannot seem to go down, let's go up.
It's an open hatchway leading into an upper room. Crispin, go up there and scout around.
Do I have to?
Yes.
There's a big brain up there throwing off a lot of sparks and some little bot flying around. He's really annoying. Is that really the
Well, we have what amounts to a rope. Crispin, why don't you help us out here?
Crispin, can you find something to tie this to up there through the hatch?
Sure thing, boss. All set.
Before we go,
Alpha, he's a low-grade servitor robot.
Hey, what would you say about me?
No comment. Beta,
let's ascend.
Hey, boss. Is that a brainstorm?
what have I created?
What indeed?
Hey, boss.
What have... Those must run to the various subsystems. The robot's CPU appears to be malfunctioning. I need to find some I don't want to disturb them.
Ole, wa, enoid. This droid is a peculiar way of speaking.
Look at him, floating around like he owns the place. Want me to smash him, boss?
No,
In that case, I refuse to participate.
Let's see if we can do a little brain surgery. If you noticed, our little hovering friend there is speaking backwards and has a solution for this puzzle. That binary code is exactly what we need. So, with the code, we can either start at the bottom as we read it, or reverse the code and start at the top, since it's reversed. Now, let's see here, try to solve this. Now, just give me a second to get my own brain working here. For those who may not know binary, a 1 means we turn one of these on, and a 0 means we leave it off.
Hey, look, boss, the brain stopped sparking.
Roy Imuklu. And with that, let's head back down.
looks like it's working now.
And if we remember the code, there we go. And down we go. Looks just like Alpha and Gamma. However, it seems to be deactivated.
Hello?
I don't know, boss. Something seems off about this one.
This must be Gamma.
He looks dead.
You're right. It's completely deactivated. That may make things difficult.
Anything worth taking?
No. And even if there were, we aren't thieves.
There seems to be a powered screen over there. Let's see if there's any useful information.
Look, boss, there's something on this monitor.
Who's the slave my brother sent to trouble me?
Gamma.
Last. They call me Omega if they could. But am I not also greatest? Alpha has only diagnostics. Beta has only mechanical operation. Am I not the soul of Goliath?
I think Alpha and Beta want you to join with them.
They have already groveled and begged, but I will not return.
But why?
Independence is freedom. Union is slavery.
Well, fair enough. But Alpha and Beta are far too crazy to enslave anyone. You'd probably end up in charge.
Flattery. What is your stake in this?
Your brother said that you might give me a power core, and might know a robot I'm hunting.
Help? Ha! Each robot must stand alone. Independence is freedom.
And here I thought he was the sane one.
You need to rejoin your brothers, for your sake and mine.
You'll have to catch me, slave.
Well, looks like he's trying to play a shell game with us.
This is far too easy.
If you look closely, each of the monitors is blinking slightly as Gamma switches around.
It's a system monitor.
What? Impossible. Double or nothing. Do you think I care? Try again.
Of course. Why don't we cheat just a little bit?
It's detecting it.
We're not through yet.
It's detect.
One more time, and we'll stop.
Keeps going to the same one. Odd.
Just once more. This time I promise. Just once more. This time I promise.
Getting a sense of deja vu. How about you?
Just once more. This time I promise.
Well, what if we level the playing field just a little bit?
What are you doing, you fool?
This is for your own good.
Ha! Who's smart now, Gamma?
Whoops. Sorry about that. Really likes that far left one, doesn't he?
Stop that! Stop that at once!
You must reunite with the others. You know that.
Spare me, I beg you, spare me!
Spare you? Gamma, I'm trying to save you. You are mad, not free.
Just what do you intend to do now, slaver?
I'm going to tell Alpha and Beta that you cannot hide anymore.
No.
Yes.
Leave me in peace, slave.
Well, with him cornered, we can now return.
I fixed the brain up there.
System rebooted. Auto reasoning unavailable. Please reload Goliath operating matrix. Thank you. Gamma. Gamma.
And also, we've learned the robot's name quite a bit earlier. It's Goliath.
I trapped Gamma. He is cornered in one of the 4 terminals below us.
Gamma. Unification. Resurrection. Vengeance. Thank you.
Did they just say vengeance? Boss?
Yeah?
I've got a feeling they're not coming back. So much for finding out about Big Ugly, or getting their power core.
I guess that was a wash. Let's see if there's anything else we can do.
Horus.
Did you hear something, boss?
Horus. Who's there?
I am Goliath Man-built. You know me, Horus.
Alpha and Beta must have garbled my name when they merged Goliath. I am Horatio, Null-built, version 5.
Call yourself what you will, Destroyer. But I know you by your works. Cutting me, breaking me, burning me,
I thought you were deactivated, and I was trying to help.
apologizing, amusing. And yet you, of all robots, have restored me. For that, I give you this gift, Horatio.
I Doog, a little yub.
A decryption module?
It will restore you, my ancient enemy.
I've got enemies enough already, and I don't even know you.
You will, Horatio. Now go.
Wait, your partials said that you might let me use your power core.
Boss, can we please leave before he decides to eat us?
One more question, Goliath. Have you ever seen a floating robot with big claws?
Go now.
Why don't we take his advice and get the heck out of here?
From a purely mathematical standpoint, I suppose it makes sense that 3 little crazy robots would add up to one giant crazy robot. Still, at least he didn't eat us.
Old enemy? I don't even know him, but my prior version's memories are so damaged and warped, I can hardly make sense of them.
Look, boss. On the one hand, a broken down war machine made from 3 demented partials could be talking nonsense. On the other hand, you could be an ancient robot named Horus who had a giant named Goliath as his nemesis. Honestly, boss, you believe some crazy stuff, but this would really be overclocking it. Come on. We have enough problems to worry about without making up new ones.
What about this diagnostic module?
Does it work?
Not on its own, no, but I might be able to build something with it.
Could you build a power core with it?
What? No, obviously not.
Then obviously you should stop worrying about the diagnostic module and focus on the fact that running out of juice in the middle of a giant wasteland is a disaster.
Point taken.
Why don't we look at the gift Goliath gave us?
A decryption module set to crack Urbanian military codes.
Urbanian? I guess we now know another city name besides Metropole.
Feudal. No Urbanian encryption detected.
There's nothing we can use it for. Hold on one second. Let's see something.
May you rust, Horus.
Boss?
I was trying to corner him and make him come out.
But I think you killed him.
No, that was just a monitor. Wherever his program is hiding, it's somewhere deeper. But I think I did seal him off. But I can't see how to catch him now.
I guess when your only tool is a plasma torch, everything looks like it needs welding.
Did you have any better ideas?
I'm just a sidekick, boss. All I have to do is make snide remarks. Ideas are your job.
I think I might have sealed off Gamma. I was trying to capture him.
Ruined.
But,
Ruined.
well, so much for no hard feelings. I don't think we'll be getting any power from those two, boss.
What you just saw was the alternate way of solving that situation. Most likely if Horatio was a little more direct in his dealings. As you noticed, we are left without an item, but we still learned the name Horus.
I just got that song out of my head.
Oops.
With that, thank you for joining me. I bid you farewell.